Welcome back, all you cool cats and kittens. I'm Kelsey with Fierce Media, and this is Social Media Objectives. Why am I posting this? Okay, so I wanted to start here because a lot of people are looking for a social media strategy. They're looking for a calendar that's essentially plug and play. This is 100% possible, but you need to know what you're doing with your content. Why are you scheduling the things that you're scheduling? And what does it all kind of mean? So we actually do something very similar for our clients where we have a calendar that we use every month, and then we plug in different content, but all along the same themes. So this is a strategy that works if you have a strategy. I want to give you a word of caution against companies that offer you a social media calendar of stock content, because a lot of times they're completely neglecting the entire topic of this video, which is the objectives. So it's great to have content, but it's completely worthless to post just for the sake of posting. So you want to have a strategy for every single post that you do on your business account. So to go back to the title of this video, with every single post, you need to have an answer for the question, why am I posting this? So let's talk about the 5 main objectives that we focus on here at Fierce Media when we're making our social media calendars. So what are the objectives and why are these the objectives? So our 5 main objectives are brand awareness, engagements, gaining email subscribers, website clicks, and finally, if you are a product-based company or have a brick and mortar location, action clicks like directions, phone calls, things like that. So these are the 5 objectives. Why? Okay, let's start with brand awareness. This is the single most important thing that you can do for your company. And it's also the most difficult because it's extremely abstract. It's hard to measure brand awareness, but everything else that you're doing on your social media strategy depends on people being aware of your brand, right? So brand awareness is going to come in the form of engagements. It's going to come in the form also of reach and your following count. So the more people that engage with your brand, with your accounts, is a good indication that more people are seeing your content, and thus your brand awareness is going up. So you're also going to see this in website clicks. What you're going to want to look for in terms of, okay, my objective is brand awareness. Am I achieving my objective? Look for reach, engagement, website clicks, and mentions. So if people are tagging your page or mentioning you in their stories, that's a really good indication that your brand awareness is increasing. Okay, so engagements. What are engagements and why are they so important to my brand awareness? Engagement is any action that someone takes on your content. So if they react to a post, if they share it, if they comment, if they tag a friend in the comments of your post, these are all engagements. We additionally are going to see here something that people kind of forget about, but is actually pretty important, is the click to see the photo. So if on Facebook, if you're clicking to see the photo full size, this is an engagement. On Instagram, if you're scrolling through the photos, that's an engagement. If you're clicking read more, that's an engagement. Engagements matter because it tells Facebook that your content matters, that people are interested in your content. And therefore, the Facebook algorithm is more likely to share your content with more people, including the people who already follow your page and probably are not seeing your content. You may have figured out at this point that not all of your followers see all of your posts. And that is because Facebook is saying that your content is so uninteresting that they're not even going to bother showing it to the people that choose to follow your page, because they could be showing them instead content that other people have said this is interesting through their engagements. So the more your engagements go up, the more likely Facebook is to show your content to both your current following and new people who don't yet know you exist. So this is super, super important. In your results, you're going to track your engagement by looking at reactions, comments, shares, the clicks, like I said, the photo clicks, the read more clicks. So all of this information you should be able to get in your Facebook Business Center and in in Instagram as well if you're not using a third-party tracking software. Okay, so gaining email subscribers. This one is pretty obvious. You're going to track this by the number of email subscribers you gained. But why do you care about gaining email subscribers? This is the best, most direct route to get your products and your message to your clients, current, past, and potentials. Why is it better than just posting on Facebook or posting on Instagram? Because there's no algorithm. So if someone gives you their email address, your email is gonna show up in their inbox. Whether they choose to click on it to open it or not is gonna depend on how good you are at making emails, but they at least have the opportunity to see it. And like I said, on Facebook, even if they're following you, they might never get the opportunity to see your content. So if you can send it directly to them, that's a huge win for your brand. So you want to focus on growing your email subscriber list. Track that by seeing if you gained new subscribers. Okay, so website clicks. Super important as an objective because it moves people one step down in the buying funnel. So you have passive consumers on Facebook, right? I'm not on Facebook to buy something, but that doesn't mean I won't buy something on Facebook if it's interesting to me. So if you can get them to your website, you have the opportunity to sell them more directly. They've already given you a moment of their time. Make sure that the content that you lured them to your website with is valuable and adds something to their day. Otherwise, they're going to bounce right back to Facebook or to Instagram and never click on your link again. So to track this, really simple. Again, see how many clicks you got to your website on Facebook and Instagram. Okay. Direct calls, asking for directions, clicking to call, and making purchases directly from your Facebook or Instagram account. So again, this is only for businesses that are product-based or have a brick and mortar location. This obviously is the objective at the end of the day. It is the number one objective, but you cannot accomplish it if people don't know that your brand exists, if they don't know that your brand is legitimate, especially on Facebook and Instagram, because there's a lot of ads. If you sell clothing, things like beauty products, things like that, there's a lot of ads for a lot of really terrible products that are coming from overseas and people have been burned. So the brand awareness is going to help them know that they're not going to have a bad experience with you. So the objective of getting them to get directions, to call you, or to buy things is super important because it converts directly into purchases a huge percentage of the time. If someone mapped directions to your restaurant, there's a very, very, very high chance they're driving to your restaurant right now. So you're going to track these results by, again, super obvious, looking at the number of clicks to call, number of clicks to directions, and number of purchases that came from the post on your Facebook or Instagram account. So these are the main objectives. Again, brand awareness, engagements, growing your email subscriber list, website clicks, and calls to action like purchases, directions, and calls. Next time, we're going to talk about what types of content work best to achieve each objective. Once you have those two parts, you can actually start to create a calendar of content. So I know what my objectives are. I'm creating content that is relevant and is going to help me reach that objective. And then I'm programming that throughout the month in a strategic way so that I don't have all one objective in 1 week. No, that's terrible. We're going to mix it up with different types of content, different objectives. So tune in next time. We're going to have more information about what types of content to use. And then finally, we'll look at what a successful calendar looks like. If you guys have more questions about things that you want to know more about on your social media strategy, on your email marketing strategy, on your website, please comment below. Let us know what you want to hear about so we can make a video that speaks to your needs. Okay, guys, thanks so much for checking in. Stay fierce, and we will see you soon. Bye.